I'm not like most people. I've had a lot of lows, you know, sitting in jail for stuff, doing things I shouldn't have. I've been a religious person, not going to church most of my life, but still religious. 6 years ago I moved to this area, and my mom was baptized Mormon about 15 years ago out in Idaho, and we moved here 6 years ago, but never did go to church because I figured it was the same thing. I'd walk up there and I'd get looked at, stared at, and treated horribly because I don't conform to the suit and tie and all that good. So I showed up, and I had the most unbelievable experience in my life. I had the bishop grabbing me, hugging me. I had people I didn't know coming up and introducing themselves. Our life was going all right. The missionaries started showing up, and I started listening, and I noticed my life was changing, and things were changing in my life. I wasn't near as angry or aggressive. It's the love and the helping and everything that the Mormon Church does for people. I'm not even a member, and this church has been so fantastic to me. It's what I was taught church was about. For years I thought it was the Antichrist church. We had a lot of bad dealings with the Mormons in the 70s out in Idaho, and it took a few years before we opened our eyes and realized that every faction of people has bad and good, and it's made me change my whole outlook on life, and I'm fixing to join the Mormon Church. I'm not like most people. I've had a lot of lows, you know, sitting in jail for stuff, doing things I shouldn't have. I do believe in guardian angels now and Christ. My grandmother always said there was a purpose for me. So, you know, all the stuff I went through, he kept me alive, you know, pieced me together back as best as he could, and kept me going. And I believe my life is coming to that point again to where I've got something else to do. And the Book of Mormon is the only book that I can honestly say I've ever found out there that hasn't been rewritten. From the time it was refound in the 1800s to today, if you could find a Book of Mormon from then and bring it to the Book of Mormon today, open it, it'd be word for word. And you can't even do that with a regular Bible in a 10-year span. It's basically what your whole religion is found upon. You're loving, helping, peace for mankind, and everybody's a brother and sister, and you help a person whether you need to, whether they need it or not. I come from a very dysfunctional family, divorced when I was 4, bounced around from mom to dad to grandparents. I used to be a really violent person, and I don't feel no need for violence anymore. I don't even get upset when you cut me off in traffic. Going to the church, listening to the gospel, having the elders over, talking about the Book of Mormon, talking about the gospel, that's the only thing. I don't know what changed. I don't know what changed me. I just know that one day I just didn't care about confrontation.